What brought you out on a Sunday morning?
To see Bernie.
Bernie? Who's Bernie?
Bernie Sanders.
Oh, good. You have a few close personal friends with you.
I got to come and listen to Bernie Sanders.
Who's Bernie Sanders?
Bernie Sanders is a nice progressive fellow running for president.
I think Bernie Sanders is a wonderful person. I think he'd be a good candidate, but it worries me that Democrats always look for a savior rather than electing state legislators and Congress people to represent their interests as well.
Oh, I'm here to see Bernie. We need him.
And why is that?
Because he supports all the real important things in the United States, like keeping Medicare, getting kids to college for free, taking the money to pay for that. He has such good ideas, and he explains everything as to where everything would come from, unlike every other candidate.
What do you like about Bernie?
I like that he's anti-corporate. I like that he's always stood for what he stands for, and he hasn't wavered. He hasn't changed because he's been in Washington all these years.
You think he's got a chance to be elected?
I actually do. If you asked me a couple of weeks ago, I would have said no. Now,
You think he's got a chance to be nominated?
yes, I actually do.
I'm here because I love Bernie Sanders' policies, his social policies. We need to change our education and health systems.
No, stop. Stop, I'm following you. Okay. Okay, stop just a minute. What brings you here?
I'm here with my two political crazy friends. Well, I'm interested in learning about Bernie.
Are you a Bernie supporter?
Not yet. I'm interested to hear what he has to say.
Why are you here?
Well, I'm here because I want to hear what Bernie Sanders has to say, but I'm also interested in what his issues are on Native American policies. I know that President Obama has stepped up the plate like no other president and has taken an interest in our issues and our policies and our funding, our housing, all of our issues. And I'm wondering what Bernie Sanders' issues are.
Hey, has he come out on any of the Native American issues?
I don't know. That's why I'm here. I want to hear what he has to say. He's in the American Indian Center. I want to hear what he has to say. And then the other, yes, I am. I'm Ojibwe and Prairie Band Potawatomi. And then the other issue that I have concerns about regarding Bernie Sanders, and this is the only really glaring issue that I have about him, because other than that I would support him, is his position on Israel and supporting Israel. And I take issue with that. I take issue with him standing behind policy of genocide, and I'm very interested in hearing if anyone's going to talk about that today, or if he's going to address it and just come right out and say, I'm not going to support, the slaughter and genocide of Palestinians.
Okay, why are you here?
Because Bernie is the best person we could have for the President of the United States.
To support Bernie and to learn more about him. I like his stance on public education and the environment, and so that's very important to me, those two.
I want to see Bernie. I want to see what he has to say.
Are you a Bernie supporter now?
Right now, I'm kind of in the middle.
What do you like about him?
I like about his voice on education. I don't think any child should have to pay their whole life with paying down a debt.
I'm here to learn about what Bernie's going to do for this country.
Are you a supporter now?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm a little bit on the Hillary side, but we'll see.
What do you like about Bernie?
I like that he gets things done. He really, once he's passionate about something, he's ready to go. And he's just a hard worker.
What do you think of Bernie?
I'm going to vote for him, and I plan to go to my DFL caucus and caucus for him.
Bernie.
What do you think of him?
I like him. I want him. His message is correct.
Because these two dragged me here.
Okay, and who are these two?
Eileen and Stan, and we are Bernie supporters.
Okay. Who were you supporting before?
Paul Wellstone.
Oh, I was impressed. I've only heard him on the radio before, and he just laid it out for us and what people really want.
What didn't he cover?
He didn't say anything about the military budget, and that's important to us. We think that there's enough of money in America, but it's
where it goes is, besides to the wealthy, I mean, that 1/10 of 1%? The military takes way too much.
Okay. Well, are you happy you got dragged here?
Well, I haven't gotten a bagel yet. Or coffee.
Mind telling me how old you are?
13.
Well, I wish you had brought up the issue of war and peace and all the money that's spent on that, but I'm glad that we have a voice for the environment and for a need for change.
Glad he talked about that students could go to college for free. I think a lot more young people get involved if they knew that's a possibility. So, and I would say we had at least half the people here were young people, were people in their 20s, and I haven't seen that in a long time.
I think Bernie could be an inspiration to so many people out there, to so many Democrats that are just fed up with the system and that are fed up with the conservative Democrats. As far as Hillary, I do like Hillary Clinton, but I am all for Bernie because Bernie is a true progressive. He is a true progressive. He isn't owned by corporations. He isn't owned by anyone. And so I think if we all stand together and get those lazy people out there that don't vote and that are just so fed up with the system, if we get them out there to vote, Bernie could definitely win. He voted against the war in Iraq, and that's one thing that he's going to have on Hillary. He's going to be able to bring that up and say, you voted for that, and look where it put us today.
I think that it's amazing and wonderful that somebody's finally standing up for ordinary working people and not afraid to call them, not afraid of the name socialist. I think that's a tremendously important step forward for all of us. It legitimizes the efforts of everybody that's worked for social change for the last 50 years. And I'm just so happy and so thrilled to be hopefully a part of the Bernie Sanders campaign.
Were you